Okay, so I'm in the middle of editing my trailer reaction for The Boogeyman, but I just can't help be impatient about making this review right now. It's almost 10 o'clock, so I should really make this quick because I shouldn't be making a video at this time since I have a guest sleeping in the guest room, which I happen to be next door at. But yeah, as you've read the title, yeah, that's right. I just watched Evil Dead for the first time last night, and this is going to be my thoughts on the movie, whether it's containing spoilers or to be spoiler-free. Now, I was originally going to do movie reactions for all Evil Dead movies, but sadly I haven't had the time to, which is pretty upsetting, but for the Fast and Furious movies, no, I'm definitely going to need to do movie reactions for those. Not need, want to do movie reactions for those. I just got to add my movie reaction for Fast and Furious 1, which I did 2 years ago. That is still unpublic. I just need to add the part 1, part 2, part 3, and maybe part 4. Then once all the parts are edited, I can combine them all into one video, as I would need to screen record it. But still, though. So yeah, I've never seen the Evil Dead movies. I have no idea what they are. I know that they don't involve anything zombie related other than demon possession, and that the dead are apparently evil. I don't know. That's just what I know about Evil Dead, or what I'm assuming is Evil Dead about. Seriously though, you're looking at a person who's never seen an Evil Dead movie. I've heard of them. I've seen memes about it. I'm aware that Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell have made these films together, mainly the first 3, and that Bruce Campbell would cameo in most of Sam Raimi's films, like the Spider-Man trilogy or Multiverse of Madness. But no, yeah, I've never seen the Evil Dead movies, but with Evil Dead Rise coming out this Friday, which that's going to be interesting. I figured I'd just watch all of them just to get my knowledge, but yeah, just watch them in prep for the movie. Like, I always do this, where I like to watch a couple of movies in prep of a movie coming out that's part of a series. I've done this before with Spider-Man, but also I'm trying to remember. With Spider-Man movies, but also I can't remember. My brain cannot think correctly. But yeah, I did watch it last night for the first time, and what are my thoughts about it? I am shocked to say this, but The Evil Dead was actually kind of terrifying. And that's crazy for me to say. Like, this movie is so old. It came out in 1981. It is, like, I expected, it's not going to be that scary. It's an old movie, but no, it's kind of terrifying. Even though it's a very old movie that Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell made back in 1981. Also, this is rated NC-17, and that we rarely get that rating in any movie ever. The last movie that I know that has that rating would be the... Oh crap, I forgot the name. Okay, get off topic. So, I was wondering why this movie was rated NC-17. Like, just going through the movie, I'm like, okay, there's no F-bombs. I don't see how this... Like, how did this get rated NC-17? This is kind of almost like a PG-13 movie. Maybe leaning to R-rated with the nudity that I'm apparently seeing. There's a little bit of nudity here and there. But, just halfway through the movie, mainly around, like, the ending bit, like, the movie kind of runs by. It clocks at 1 hour and 29 minutes, if I remember correctly. But as I'm just halfway through the movie, I'm like, okay, I can now see why it's rated NC-17, because, it's got a lot of blood. And so many disturbing images. Like, it's crazy of me to say that this movie was pretty scary. Now, Halloween was scary, the first Halloween, but but to me, like, yeah, here's how I feel about these two movies. So for Halloween, yeah, that was scary somehow for me, but I didn't think it was like scary and all that because it's an old movie. For the new Halloween movies, no, yeah, they're a little scary. That's just my opinion. But with this one, yes, it's an old movie, yet I don't feel the same way about how I feel with Halloween, which is an old horror movie. And I watched another old horror movie that has convinced me to say this. Okay, no, this movie was actually pretty freaking scary. I don't know. It's just my opinion. But no, actually, though, there's like a ton of blood in here. Like, oh my god. Like, I want to know how Sam Raimi... I knew Sam Raimi as the director for the Spider-Man trilogy, but I also have come to learn that he's directed the Evil Dead movies, and I did not know what was the big deal about them. Like, I don't know. I just mainly knew Sam Raimi because of the Spider-Man movies, but everyone loved him also for the Evil Dead movies. And yeah, I'm just watching all Evil Dead movies, which would be the Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, then the Evil Dead remake, and all in prep for Evil Dead Rising, which I shall be seeing on Friday. which hopefully they'll let me watch it now that I'm 17, which they should allow a 17-year-old to go watch an R-rated movie, right? But still, back to what I was saying. I would like to see a behind-the-scenes video because, like, everyone just looked like they had a ton of fun making this movie, and honestly, just props to Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi because, like, this, like, okay, so I have been saying that this movie is scary and all that, but what are my general thoughts with it? Besides it being scary as hell, I had a good time watching it, not gonna lie. Like, I can see why everyone loves this movie so much, but, I definitely enjoyed Bruce Campbell's performance as Ash in this movie. I definitely enjoyed him as the protagonist, as he pretty much had to survive, as he was the last man standing, since his girlfriend, then his sister, then his two other friends were sadly possessed and infected, killed, died, just... yeah. Also, the way they had, the way the other characters were possessed, it was kind of scary how they were possessed. Like, they were all creepy looking. I don't know how they, like, this had to be a low-budget movie, right? This, like, right? I need to watch a behind-the-scenes, video of The Evil Dead. I would like to know. I would like to see a behind-the-scenes video of this. But no, yeah, I definitely enjoyed Sam Raimi's direction with this movie. Like, I'm, like, comparing it with the Spider-Man movies because of the way he has those zoom-ins and the scary moments. Like, he did add some scary moments with the Spider-Man movies, but definitely Multiverse of Madness, as that had some horror elements, but still, like, I'm just, like, oh, that's what I saw in the other movies, which were mainly superhero movies, and Sam Raimi has only directed, like, 4, which would be the Spider-Man trilogy, but also Multiverse of Madness. I don't know, I'm just invested with Sam Raimi's direction style. I love Sam Raimi as a director, but Bruce Campbell, yeah, I dug him, but now seeing him in, like, a movie where he's the main character, as he mainly just cameoed in Sam Raimi's superhero movies. Yeah, I'm a fan of Bruce Campbell. I mean, I was not like a long time huge fan. I mean, I know I've seen him in this cameo. I know I've seen him cameo in the Spider-Man movies, but like, I wasn't like a huge fan of Bruce Campbell. Not in a bad way, just like I wasn't like. Basically, how I'm a huge fan of Pedro Pascal as an actor, for example, or Robert Pattinson as an actor, for example, or Tobey Maguire as an actor, for example. Now that I've seen Bruce Campbell in The Evil Dead, yeah, I dig Bruce Campbell. What I'm trying to say is that, yeah, I really did dug his performance in this movie. Everyone looked like they had a fun making this movie, which just, like, this movie doesn't take itself seriously. There are definitely some funny moments in here. And by funny, there's also moments where the character is sometimes being stupid. Like, when one of the characters that first gets possessed just goes outside and sees who's out there, I'm like, woman, what the flip are you doing? Stay inside! I would stay inside! I would not go out, like... Are you asking? Do you have a death wish on you? Now, do I have any nitpicks with this movie? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I could give this a 10 out of 10, but, no, yeah, there were definitely some disturbing moments in it, and I'm like, oh, no, hell no, no, no. But I definitely did enjoy the movie overall, so for my rating, it's gonna be an 8 out of 10. I had a blast watching this movie, not gonna lie. Now we shall see how I shall feel about the other Evil Dead movies, because the remake one, yeah, we shall see about that, because, I'm a little concerned about how that's gonna traumatize me with the gore and violence. Actually, speaking about gore and violence, so, yeah, like I said earlier, I am watching these Evil Dead movies in prep for Evil Dead Rise that's coming out this Friday. And, yeah, I may possibly cover a movie vlog of me going to see an R-rated movie. Now, I have seen R-rated movies with a parent, but never an R-rated movie by myself. Now that I'm freaking 17, yeah, this is going to be kind of huge for me, as I'm going to go see an R-rated movie by myself, hopefully, if they'll allow it, because I think they allow 17-year-olds to go see an R-rated movie by themselves. But, here's what I'm mainly concerned about going into Evil Dead Rise. I've seen some of the footage, and the violence, the gore in the movie, oh my god. If I don't throw up watching that movie, like, the director is looking forward to see his audiences, or her audience, I don't know. Like, the director is just looking forward to the audience just puke over watching Evil Dead Rise. That's just something I heard on the internet. But seriously though, if I don't throw up watching Evil Dead Rise due to how gory it is, it's official. I'm a sick person that enjoys gore. In other words, I'm begging just to throw up. Because, if I throw up, then, oh, thank God. I'm not a sick person that enjoys gore. If I don't throw up, then, no, yeah, I am a sick person that enjoys gore. So, we shall see how everything will go down once I go see Evil Dead Rise. But, those are just my thoughts with, The Evil Dead that came out in 1981. But be sure to let me know your thoughts, comments down below about your thoughts on the Evil Dead. That is, if you're old enough and have seen the movie. If you're a child that is nowhere near my age right now, do not watch this. You're gonna easily get nightmares. This movie may be old as hell, but no, you're easily gonna get nightmares for this movie. Do not watch this, okay? I don't even know what type of age group is watching my videos, whether it's teenagers or little kids, which is kind of concerning me because I tend to swear a lot on the channel, unfortunately. I don't know, just still, if you're a kid, do not watch this. Because, I mean, I'd say it's rated R, but it's technically NC-17, which is technically R-rated, just over the top R-rated. I don't know how to explain it. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Now, if you excuse me, I must go end my trailer reaction real fast, then end this real fast, and then either watch Evil Dead 2 or Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, because I'm just getting hyped up with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. As always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace out.